So although CRYO is one of the 6 available elements in Genshin Impact, there are total 10 characters who can use it, with some being available from the main storyline and others requiring a bit more luck with the wishes. There are many great options to choose from, although there are CRYO users for every single role, ranging from DPS to support and healer, and that's why CRYO features increased versatility than any element. But who are the most powerful CRYO characters in the game? So in this video I will rank all the CRYO characters from weakest to strongest, and now let's start. So at number 10 we have Chongyun. So to start the list we have everyone's favorite, Exorcist Chongyun. He is able to not only apply CRYO in a large area by making use of his elemental skill, but also capable of transforming any DPS into a CRYO damage dealer for a limited time. Chongyun is also a character who can take on many roles in a composition. With that said, he is able of working well in many roles, and as it true with almost all CRYO characters, he can work well when paired with Pyro or Hydro. At number 9 we have Chi-Chi. So Chi-Chi is without a doubt one of the characters who divide the community the most, since many consider her a great healer while others still have nightmares when thinking about this C3 Chi-Chi or about what could have been a deluge. But that aside, Chi-Chi is a character focused mainly on healing efficiently, even if to be able to use her full potential, players need to have the sacrificial sword. She is also able of getting well with almost every element in the game. So at number 8 we have Rosaria. So the mysterious and deadly protector of Mondstadt, Sister Rosaria, like Chongyun, a character able of performing in many roles, but has in her ability to increase her teammates' critical rate and overall damage is her biggest strength. She is also able of dealing a good amount of constant off-field CRYO damage, which can be used to power up your main DPS and generate many reactions. You can also use her as a physical DPS though. At number 7 we have Aloy. So Aloy, the CRYO character that arrived in Genshin Impact collab with Sony. Aloy can work well as both CRYO support and as an elemental DPS. That said, Aloy's biggest strength lies in her elemental skill, the Frozen Vials, which gives her the ability to cloak her attack in CRYO, greatly increasing her damage, especially if combined with her talents, all of which are focused on increasing her overall elemental damage. So at number 6 we have Kaeya. So the current cavalry captain of the Knight of Favonius and one of the game's starter characters, Kaeya's strength lies in the fact that he can perform extremely well as both a physical DPS for those that have his first constellation and as a support focused on both generating energy and enabling damaging reactions such as melt and freeze. Not bad, don't you guys think? At number 5 we have Diona, the highest ranked 4-star CRYO character in our list. Diona excels in both her ability to generate energy and in her healing capabilities. She is also capable of generating shields for the party, and her ability to fill multiple roles in composition extremely well is her biggest strength overall, something that holds a great value no matter the composition you decide to build. At number 4 we have Shenhua. So Shenhua is just like Goro. She is an ideal support character if you are looking to run a mono CRYO party, since the icy quill she gets from her skills buffs CRYO damage for every character. As the damage boost, she offers scales with her attack. Shenhua can be built as a decent sub-DPS character, while also lowering physical and CRYO resistance with her AoE burst. That said, Shenhua's buffs only provides a certain number of boosted attacks, and it can be little tricky to apply them right, especially if you are using AoE burst that deals damage at the same time. Still, if you can adapt to her playstyle, she offers plenty of damage support to a CRYO team. There are total 10 characters who can use it. At number 3 we have Kamisato Ayaka. So considered by many as the popular character in Genshin Impact, Ayaka's biggest strength lies in not only her ability to apply CRYO, often by coating her blade in the element, but also in the fact that she can deal massive elemental damage with her elemental burst. The Kamisato art Shenhua. She is also able to completely obliterate Abyss Herald shields thanks to her fast strikes and the fact that she can deal non-stop elemental damage. She is one of the most powerful CRYO character in the game so far. At number 2 we have Eula. So in the second spot, we have Eula the Spindrift Knight and the current captain of the Knight of Favonius Resonance Company. She is also known for being one of the game's top 3 DPS, together with Hutao and Ganyu. Among all the 3 characters in the list, Eula is also the least dependent on her elemental in question, being a character whose focus lies not in her elemental damage, but in her massive physical overall damage. Eula is without a shadow of a doubt both the best claymore wielder and the best physical damage dealer in the game. And finally at number 1 we have Ganyu. Considered by many as the game's top DPS, Ganyu is a character capable of not only dealing massive AoE damage and target focused cryo damage thanks to her insane charged attack scaling, but also capable of damaging enemies in a huge AoE thanks to her elemental bursts. With that said, her ability to deal massive elemental damage by herself and to generate reactions make her the best cryo DPS in Genshin Impact, as well as the character capable of obliterating any non-cryo enemy that stands in your way. So yeah, this is my list of the most powerful cryo characters so far in the Genshin Impact. If you don't agree with my rankings, please tell me why in the comment section. And now, thanks for watching.